Colossal.
And
K or C?
with a C.
Oh.
Okay, Colossal is a fucking cool movie. It is by the wonderful Nacho Vigilando, who has brought us Open Window with Elijah Wood. Colossal stars Anne Hathaway, and I wasn't really that big of a fan of Anne Hathaway till now. I didn't like The Princess Diaries. I found her very stale in The Devil Wears Prada. And generally, she just wasn't really my jam. To tell you the truth, we could have actually caught up with Anne Hathaway in Berlin when this film was screened there 2 weeks ago, but we chose to visit Tommy in London instead. And I gotta say, for the first time ever, I'm really happy with an Anne Hathaway movie. I was really happy with her performance, and that she chose such a crazy role, which is something that she never did before. So, Anne Hathaway, if you're watching this, keep going. You're doing a good job. Well, anyway, Colossal. Colossal is really fun because it stars this girl. It's about this girl who is dumped by her boyfriend because she thinks her life is spiraling out of control. So she heads back home and suddenly discovers that she is controlling a monster that is destroying the town of Seoul, millions and millions and millions of miles away in Korea. So she's like trying to deal with that and cope with that, and starts working at the bar of a friend from childhood, and he also can turn into this robot that he controls from this playground that is also in Seoul. So they have this pretty adventurous thing going on, and I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a lot about power and a lot about relationship bullshit, and all in the middle of this monster Godzilla-like war going on far, far, far away in Korea while they are in the small town in the United States. It is incredibly fun. The acting, as I mentioned before, is not just perfect from Anne Hathaway, but from everybody involved. Everybody from the crew does a great job. The CG of the monsters is very nice. I'm gonna have to say this. It makes the Transformers movies look like shit. Which they do anyway, but especially like you see an indie film like this on a much smaller budget than this Michael Bay bullshit, and it just is so beautifully done. There is so much love in the design of these creatures that Anne Hathaway and this dude are playing. And what I didn't like that much about it is at some points it gets a little too preachy with alcohol abuse, but it still manages not to overdo it with its preachiness. It keeps like its fun tone of the movie going and doesn't really step way too forward. But there is a little criticism on people who drink too much in this film, just so you know. So really check out Colossal if you feel like it, because this is something for sci-fi lovers, this is something for action lovers, this is something for monster movies, this is even something for people who enjoy date movies and romantic movies, and it blends in so many genres together that I think it will satisfy everyone's needs in one way or the other. One of the most fun movies of the festival, that is for sure. So please check this out. Fuck the high budget action flicks and monster flicks. This one does it better than all of them put together. Fuck Michael Bay out of all things.